Guys, I'm going to walk you through the what you need to know about frogs that kind of got cut off during the last video on how to get started. I've shown you how to get started, and now I'm going to go ahead and just read to you so that you can kind of go through as we work on this and fill in your chart as we go. Okay, so you can start, and this is in Canvas. This is a PowerPoint that you have access to. Um, and I'm just gonna read it to you, and as we go through it, you can fill it in as you need to. Okay. So what you need to know: frogs belong to the same kingdom as humans, kingdom Animalia. However, they belong to a group known as amphibians, unlike humans, which are mammals. Amphibians are cold-blooded animals that have smooth, moist skin, lay jelly-like eggs, and spend their adult life on land. Many amphibians go through the process known as metamorphosis, when an egg changes into a tadpole and finally an adult amphibian. Frogs have many organs that are also found in humans. You should already know what to do. However, some features are unique to frogs, and we're going to start at the head. Frogs do not have an outer ear like we do. Instead, their eardrum is in the outside, and it's called the tympanic membrane. So if you want to find the tympanic membrane, we know that we can put down there that the tympanic membrane is the eardrum. Okay. So leading to the eardrum is the eustachian tube. It's responsible for equalizing the inner ear pressure. The eyes of the frogs are very unique. They're covered by a transparent nictitating membrane, which acts like a third eyelid and protects the frog's eyes while it swims and eats. A frog swallows its food whole, and the retractor bulbi muscles under the eye help to push the food down the esophagus. Frogs have a set of internal and external nares which help the frog breathe and its mouth close. Frogs also have lungs, which are responsible for inhaling and exhaling air and providing the surface for the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Oddly enough, frogs also breathe through their skin as well, which is one of the reasons why their skin needs to be moist. It aids in gas diffusion. The entrance of the lungs is identifiable by the glottis. It's slit-like structures located at the base of the mouth behind the tongue. The tongue of the frog is connected to the front of the mouth and is used to catch food. Their mandible or lower jaw helps the catcher catch food and works along the maxillary teeth found along the edge of the jaw, and the vomerine teeth found on the roof of the mouth. Both of these are types of cone teeth that help the frog to grip their live prey since they do not chew their food. Captured prey also are moved down the esophagus, a muscular tube that connects the mouth with the stomach. As it does in humans, the stomach mechanically breaks the food down and provides a storage area for the food until it's ready to move to the small intestine. It's in the small intestine that most of the chemical digestion and absorption of nutrition takes place with the help of the organs, such as the pancreas, which makes insulin, the liver, which makes bile, and the gallbladder, which stores the bile made by the liver. As food is absorbed from the digestive system, extra nutrition gets stored in the fat bodies. Fat bodies help to insulate the body from the cold and are also used to provide nutrition during mating and hibernation. The undigested remains of the food or waste is then stored in the rectum until it's ready to be expelled from the body through the cloaca, a common exit for the release of food, waste, water, and sperm and egg. The kidneys work in conjunction with the digestive system, filtering and removing liquid waste from the egg frog's bloodstream and storing it in the urinary bladder until it's ready to be released through the cloaca as well. The amphibian circulatory system is more complex than that of the worm, but less complex than our own. Their heart is three-chambered with two atria that receive blood and one ventricle that pumps blood. Similar to humans, frogs also have a common femoral artery and vein responsible for carrying blood to and from the body cells respectively. Muscles like the heart or the rectus abdominis, pectoralis, or obliquus externus are all provided nutrition through these blood vessels and function in providing the frog with movement and ability to jump. While the nervous system of the frogs is more primitive than our own, they are still pretty complex organisms. They have a brain which controls all their life functions like hunting, hibernation, and mating. They also have a spinal cord, and similar to humans, their spinal cord is housed inside their bony spine, which you can feel if you run your finger along the backside of the frog's abdominal cavity. Frog gender is often difficult to determine just by appearance. One way is by looking at the size of the tympanic membrane, which is often larger in the males and females. Males also have a nupal pad, a small puffy structure at the thumb used to help grip the female frog during mating, in which the female lays her eggs into the water and the male releases his sperm in the hopes of fertilizing the eggs externally. Lastly, males are often smaller than females. This probably helps them avoid crushing their mates during mating. So there you have it. Now hop on over to the next part of this activity, which is to make sure that you have what you needed out of that. In this case, we can make sure that number one, your external nares was black, and it helps the frog breathe with the mouth when the mouth is closed. So that's what it does. And if you went back to that first paragraph, you're going to see that there it says that it helps to breathe with mouth closed. The internal nares, number two, also does the same thing. Number three is a tympanic membrane, and we talked about that being the eardrum. Number four is the tubes, which are equalizing the inner ear pressure. It just helps them in water, out of water. The vomerine tooth, that's the roof of the mouth. It helps the frog grip the prey. Number six, the maxillary teeth. Those are the edge of the upper jaw. The mandible is the lower jaw, and it helps to capture prey, and the tongue is used to catch food. Um, you can keep going all the way through number 38 and doing it the same way that I've done. Making sure that if you need it, go back and read it or go back and listen to this cast again so that you will have everything you need in order to be successful with the frog.